Yeah, because they don't know what you're bringing. Hmm. That's cool. Yep, for real.
Peace and blessings.
Yep. Hmm.
Just bear with me doing some tagging. You already know what it is. Y'all like
Right.
tag share.
Yeah.
How y'all doing? Peace and blessings. Again, bear with me. I'm tagging some people. Thank y'all for y'all patience. If y'all want to go on and tag some people as well, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all already know what it is. Rep y'all state. Again, bear with me, y'all. I'm actually tagging some people. Tagging some people. Thank you for y'all patience. Again, if y'all want to tag some people, like, share. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. So how y'all doing tonight? How are y'all doing tonight? Lovely goddesses and gods. Kings and queens in the building. Again, let me know where y'all from. Rep y'all city. Rep y'all states. And bear with me while I tag a few more people. Again, thank you, loved ones, for your patience. Thank you so much for your patience. And if y'all want to tag people with me as well, that will be good looking out. If y'all want me to tag you, let me know. If you do not wish to be tagged in future videos, let me know. Again, just bear with me a minute, y'all. Again, thanks for y'all patience. How y'all doing tonight, loved ones? How y'all doing tonight? Peace and blessings, gods and goddesses. Let's get it, let's get it. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. We gonna open up with the good Ancestor money burn. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? Again, rep y'all state. Let me know where y'all from. What y'all have for dinner? And I'm definitely gonna read a few more chapters out of my book for y'all as well. I hope y'all ready. And I'm gonna definitely bring y'all up to speed. Those that have not heard the chapters out of my novel, I definitely will bring y'all up to speed on where we're at.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Again, y'all like, tag, share. Let me actually pin this for y'all.
Oh, okay. You gotta be ready for the stairs.
There you go. I pinned that for y'all.
Okay.
Just one moment here. And there you go.
Right.
So definitely subscribe to my Instagram, YouTube. Anybody that wants to make a donation, that's my Venmo as well. Billionaire for one. Again, peace and blessings, gods and goddesses. Let's get it. And for those of you that have not joined in and caught it yet, I actually wrote a novel. Didn't type it up. I actually wrote a novel by hand. So, I've actually been reading out of it. And we are up to, I believe, chapter 6 or 7. Something like that. But, everybody's saying they love it. So, yeah, we gonna get to it. Get to it. Get to it. And you already know anybody that has not had a 11/11 reading yet, go on and hit me with that 11/11, and I'll do a 3-card pull for you. And I'm actually gonna be doing my readings tonight out of the Hoodoo Tarot. All right, the Hoodoo Tarot. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Again, I'm going to be reading out of the Hoodoo Tarot for y'all. Anybody that has not had the free 3-card reading yet, go on and hit me with that 11/11 as we got 11 in the building. Again, peace and blessings, gods and goddesses. I actually got a freestyle track I'm gonna let y'all hear. Y'all better not laugh at me. It's freestyle, alright? If y'all wanna hear it, hit me with hashtag freestyle. And y'all better not laugh at me. Nah. So I just uploaded that one for y'all, and of course, Tired Soul. Again, peace and blessings, goddesses and gods. 11 in the building. Ashe, ashe. Let me know where y'all from. Rep y'all states. So if y'all want to hear the little freestyle I did, let me know. All right. I just feel like freestyling. So, I hopped on a track and freestyle. So what y'all girl want tonight? What did y'all have for dinner? I had some chicken tacos, some black beans, and some rice. Yes, I actually ate. Because I know a lot of y'all be like, did you eat? Again, peace and blessings. Just giving y'all a minute to enter the building. We're going to get on these readings. And I'm waiting for y'all to let me know if y'all want me to play this track where I actually freestyle. It's a track, but it's a freestyle off the top of the head. So if y'all want to hear that, let me know. Try to switch up the pace a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Again, peace and blessings, gods and goddesses in the building. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Miss Violet said she want to hear it. Neferret said they want to hear it. So I'm going to play this track for y'all. Then we're going to get to the shout outs. Then we're going to get to the reading for y'all, all right? Again, it's a freestyle, so let me know what y'all think. Again, this is the top of the head, y'all.
What you wanna do? What can you do? Not a damn thing, cause I'm coming for you. Like I said, off the mental. And this is my instrumental. Happy, happy, joy, joy. This here track is called Bruce Leroy. I make you bite the bullet and spit it back at your ass, cause you're gonna feel it. Full clip. That's that knowledge when I spit. And I see through the bullshit. And I'm going to go on and put in all my shit. You wanna bet? I guarantee that I'm faster than a vet. Or was it a jet? Was it private? What you wanna do? Cause I'm staying getting my shit. And I'm staying on top. And I guarantee that I will never stop. And I guarantee y'all gonna flip to the flop. And I will not stop until I get to the top. Hey, I'm above the ladder. Cause I got the red dot on your bladder. And it's about to be splattered. So matter. And if you keep testing me, I'm all shut your chitter chatter. Wrestle out against flesh, but some spiritual shit. And if you ain't got your weapons, I guarantee you like I need Kamunji high stepping. Over these hurdles, cause I'll hit your motherfucking pants up like purple. Can you see me when I do what I do? I see the future like a Ouija. I'm gonna check it in a second, cause I'm connected with Kashik records. I'm eating the Kashik, and when it comes to it, you know I got that bomb shit. That I'm smoking. Much love to New York and Oakland. Much love to Philly. You know how we get down in New Orleans, causing scenes. I know it's mean, but I got a lot of spirits on my team. See, it's crucial, cause I'm walking with cats like Levo. Oh, no. Let me say it right there, let my soul glow. You know I'ma take care, cause my pops that holds my head is Papa Labor. Did you get it? I don't fuck with your short people, midgets. No disrespect to short people, but when it comes to the flow, I'm dropping shit like Seagull. Coming off the dome. I don't even need a microphone. Y'all better leave me alone before I put you in a casket, box you buried like bones.
That's a little freestyle that I did, y'all. Just a little something. But let's see here. Let's go and get up to these shout outs. So peace and blessings to Mooney B. Peace goddess to Neferit. Harold. LaShonda in the building. Haven't seen you for a minute. Aniqua. Lotus. We got Shamika in the building. Matt in the building. Nasha in the building. Jello. We got Mercedes in the building. We got Pennsylvania in the building. We got Florida in the building. We got Cali in the building. We got North Kakalaka in the building, Durham. And I will definitely tag y'all. Ashe to Vanessa, Pauline, Mary, Brandy, Violet in the building. What up, cousin? Paris in the building. We got Coco in the building. Leon in the building. Natifa in the building. Again, if you haven't had that free reading yet, hit me with that 1111. So up first for the free reading, we got Leon. Give me a minute. Let me actually write this down for you. Then Coco. Then we got Lotus Flower. Or Lotus Sunflower, should I say. So I'll just say Lotus. Alright. Then we got Aniqua. We got NYC, upstate in the building. New York in the building. We got Georgia in the building. Miss Lotus says she could not wait to get on and read, for me to read more of my novel. Thank you. Coco said she had Chick-fil-A. Ashe to LaShonda, the other LaShonda in the building. Ashe to Augie. Peace. Yes, Miss Mooney, we are definitely going to burn some Ancestor money. Don't you worry your pretty little head, as Baron would say. Patricia in the building. J. Dean in the building. We got, I believe it's pronounced Naisa. And I do apologize if I mispronounced that. Peace and blessings. We got Kansas. She all the way from Kansas in the building. Yeah, them fours, baby. 444. Ashe to, I believe it's, I'm not sure if it's Chamo or Camo. It may be Camel. I was saying it wrong all yesterday. Hopefully not. All right, so for Leon, what you're going to do is think of your question. Once you think of your question, hit me with another 1111, all right? Let's get it. Let's get it. And again, I'll be reading out of my novel for y'all to kind of bring y'all up to speed. It's called Peculiar Ways, a sci-fi novel. I wrote it by hand. Writing by hand has a lot more power. Pay attention, y'all. I wrote it some years and years ago. And so to bring you up to speed, we have Timmy. We have Donovan. And we have Angela. All right? So, when Timmy gets upset or frustrated, he affects electricity. Angela draws pictures that come to reality. And Donovan reads minds as well as his dreams come true. So that's kind of a basis of the book. Right now we are at the point where Timmy's father was a very abusive father. He actually was able to escape his father. His father would lock him in a room for days and days and days at a time, not feeding him, not let him out. And so some things transpired to where he actually got pissed and frustrated. And as his father was going for him to, try to physically abuse him like he always does, shards of glass exploded from a light bulb and went into his father's eyes. And so he ran out to the neighbor's house, and that's how Timmy got away. And so now Timmy's in the hospital. He ends up going to the hospital, and they check him out, and the paramedic that takes him to the hospital ends up adopting Timmy. It's a good little novel. Like, everybody, I've had some inboxes like, please reread. So he adopts Timmy, and basically the paramedic, he only is a paramedic because he loves to take care of people, but he's actually a millionaire. So they live in a very nice house, and Timmy leaves this broken, terrible home where he's barely eating, stale bread and things like that, and goes to this big, beautiful home. And so in between, Donovan is kind of inquiring with his mom, about psychics and how does she feel about it, because he's already had a dream where that, you know what? I'm not even sure if I got to that part yet, so let me shut up. I might accidentally spoiler alert. So I'm trying to remember how far in I got. So that's just the basis of it. I don't want to mess around and spoiler alert y'all if y'all have not, if I haven't got that far into the book yet. But that's the basis of it. And like I said, it's a sci-fi novel. I wrote it about 7 or 8 years ago, and there's some things that are in this book that have actually manifested, political wise. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. But so I just brought y'all up to speed, so that way once we get into reading the book, y'all know where we at. Oh, my bad if I didn't read some of that and I spoiler alert, y'all. I almost did a big spoiler alert, but I caught myself. So, yeah, Timmy's doing much better now. And Angela actually drew a picture. You know what? I'm not gonna, I'm gonna bring y'all up to speed because I don't want to mess around and spoiler alert y'all. And I'm not sure how far into the book we got because I've been reading it myself. So I'm gonna just say that you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Thank you very much, Miss Moni. Thanks, Miss Violet. Thanks, Miss Chloe. Miss Lisa, or is it Lisa, but with just a twist on it? Said wowzers. So let me see if Leon hit me with that other 1111. Let me make sure I got all y'all too, cause Aniqua is the last one so far. And then I have Lisa Towner after Aniqua. I believe it's pronounced Lisa. It looked like Lisa, but with a little twist on it. I'm getting better with the names, y'all. I'm getting better with the names. Ashe to Latoya, because I will butcher the hell out of a name. I will butcher that name, boy. So again, for Leon, if you're still in the building, hit me with that 1111 once you think of your question. Here we go. Y'all ready for it? Are y'all ready for it? You already know what that is, right? How many of y'all know what song this is? I already know y'all know. Oh no. Don't tell Max do not sing this song, Miss Violet. No. Max should not be singing Giraffe Pussy. No. No. Please, no. He could sing my Ancestor songs or Tired Soul, but please do not have him walk around singing Giraffe Pussy. No, please, no. Peace and blessings to Maureen. Again, do not allow Little Max to sing that song. That's no. The majority of my songs are kid friendly, but Giraffe Pussy is not a kid friendly song. Cause you already know how the hook goes, right? Y'all ready? I'm higher than giraffe. I'm higher than giraffe pussy. Say what? Say what? I'm higher than giraffe. I'm higher than giraffe pussy. So no, Max should not be singing that. No, no, no. Please, no. He can sing Tired Soul. You know, this Tired Soul for y'all. All right, so up next, Coco. If you're still here, think of your question and hit me with 1111. All right. That's funny. Lotus said, I think Leon gone.
Tired, seems about to be expired. Or better yet, retired. But I keep that fire and I keep on pushing. As long as the blood is in my veins, as long as my heart is beating, it's gonna keep pushing.
Oh, okay, Miss Violet. He makes the noises. I thought you were saying he sings it.
Somehow became a shaman. Was it with the banging red and blue and I was with the freestyling? Now with the boys that's wildin' and I still keep on smiling. Through the bullshit, to the agenda. I know I gotta step up like the #1 contender. A warrior whose wings was burnt to cinder. Did you get it? I remember. You have no idea I'm on the front lines protecting your motherfucking behind.
Peace. Peace, Steve.
So many times.
Kimberly in the building.
With tears in my eyes, I keep pushing like what? You have no idea the shit that I go through on the astral plane. Enforcing pain, bring it rain, cause I gotta do what I do regardless, it'll be black blood stains. And those that know, and those that don't grow. And if you choose to sow what you sow, then be careful what you're reaping. Better mind your thoughts and what you're speaking. This is straight from spirit.
We got Vegas in the building.
The motherfucking flesh. But y'all don't get it. Walking in silence.
Bear with me, y'all. I'm actually looking through the thread for y'all. Make sure I didn't miss any questions or nothing like that.
Until I die, it's a
Oh, thanks, Miss LaShonda.
shout out to all my tired souls. Tired souls. Now you know I'm just a tired soul. A soul that's tired, that doesn't get rest. Got so many people on my back and so much shit up on my chest, and it's a life that I chose to do, you see. It's just a warrior and an angel in me. Many don't see, but many do, and they see that reality is false. It's kinda like the Matrix, and I'm Keanu. The bullets, I can't take shit. Dodge, go on and lean back. So much shit. Yes, I seen that, Astro, that's where my genes back. I wrote to the ancestors and they wrote back, like you know, and like I always say, let your soul glow. This
I
is
say
style,
to
straight
Grace.
up in the bathroom. So back up and give me my angel room, cause I am quiet and I will proceed. Shout out to all the
If I'm not mistaken, what I put in the thread, because like what I do is I'll just put whatever spirit tells me. I think we're speaking on spiritual elevation or elevating spiritually, if I'm not mistaken. And then we're gonna go on and do a couple of these readings. So we're gonna get it in for Miss Coco, and then we have Lotus, and then we have Aniqua, and then we have Lisa. We already heard that, so we could actually skip it.
I'm on my big door grind, and you know you're getting blind, cause I'm on my big door shine, hey, off the top of the mind, when I...
Okay, that's enough of that. That's about enough of that, young man. So again, rep y'all states. What did y'all have to eat tonight? I only got a couple of answers. I was half-ass tipsy after that live last night. Thank God for Papa and Beran, because they take the brunt of the energy when I sip like that. Because had I not been working with Papa and Baron, I would be fucked up if I drunk like that on my own. Like facts. You know what it is? Pork chop and rice. Miss Aniqua, we got Kelly in the building again. Ashe, Ashe, peace and blessings. That's where I'm actually originally from. It's California, and I am now in the beautiful Arizona. And I love it. Because mofos out here don't be on that banging bullshit. You know what I mean? So, you can wear whatever color you damn well please. You know, I could anyway, because I've always been protected with my ancestors. But anybody from Cali know how it goes. Y'all know what it is. They be on that motherfucking bullshit. Miss Nasha said I bought her some incense and it smelled like acid for her. No. What's that called? Eliminate the shit. That's just that eliminate the shit, baby. That's that eliminate the shit. Peace. We got Wisconsin in the building, and they had spicy shrimp and salad. Troya. We got Texas in the building. Ashe, ashe. Y'all like, tag, share. Make sure y'all subscribe to my Instagram as well as my YouTube. If you want to make a donation, my Venmo's there as well. I got it pinned for y'all. Lovely ladies and gentlemen, right down there. Right, you see it? You see how it's pinned? Right there. Y'all see it? Right there. Right there. So how many of y'all partaking with me? So we got a couple of people that had pizza tonight. So what was the name of that incense? Ms. Nasha, so I know not to buy it. Essence of Zias. Peace to fire. Lisa sipping on some wine. On some wine. Solar plexus. Solar plexus, huh? Sure, it should not have been called astronauts. I hope y'all laughing, having fun. Let's get it, y'all. Life's too short not to have fun, right? Anybody just stepping in, Ms. Nasa says she bought some incense and it smelled like straight ass. And so, why don't y'all tell me what the name of that incense should be, y'all? I say astronauts. Or BJ's. Booty juices. Ain't no oil. That should be called. I've never heard of that. I've had incense that smells like burnt wood or some shit like that, but not like just ass. That's just nah. Nuh-uh. Your mate come home and be like, really? What the fuck going on here? Woo! Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Hallelujah. Can I get a amen? That's too funny. Nah, for real. Bootlash. That's what Coco said, bootlash. No. She said her daughter asked if her insides was sick. Woo, Lord. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun. No, but I'm for real. Like some incense that smell like that, nigga. If your fucking mate come home, they gonna be like, the fuck going on in this motherfucker? I ain't playing with y'all motherfuckers. I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers. Put your head to the motherfucking white meat. Booty do, booty do. Nico said booty do. Hey, but hey, you could put it at your front door. Keep motherfuckers away. Or it could be called astonishing. Stimulate your nose. We don't have time for those hoes. Astonishing. Get it. Can you see the commercial for that, y'all? Nah, she said don't do it. Don't do it. If y'all see them, pass them up. My stomach turning from the smell. Would you say it was called again? Ass portal? because for Shamika, Miss Nasha said she bought some incense that smelled like ass. So I said, what should it be called? Keep them at bay. Ass away. Buy some today. Ooh, shit. If you don't feel like being bothered, you could just sit on a toilet and burn one. They think you in there taking a shit. Are you tired of them bothering you and tired of them knocking? Ass away, buy it, and it will start the stopping. She said, I will pass out from the smell. All right, so let me stop clowning around and get to Miss Coco's. So we're going to go on and cleanse with some Palo Santo. Where is it at? Where's my Palo Santo? Oh, here we go. To Miss Coco's ancestors known and unknown. With pure intentions at heart, I thank you that you will bring a message of clarity. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Hey, little boy. Little boy. What was that incense called again, Miss Nasha? Clarity from Miss Coco. So we have the Big Queen, first card from Miss Coco. The Big Queen, the Big Queen. Again, we're reading out of the hoodoo for those of y'all just stepping in. What'd you say it's called? Solar plexus lemon ass. That's what it's called. I'm sorry, I can't. Alright, so maybe it was a misspell. It was somebody that really didn't know how to spell, so they thought it was supposed to be lemongrass, but it was really lemon ass. Peace to you, Yesenia. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I think that should bring a message of clarity from Miss Coco. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I think that should bring a message of clarity. Two of Knives. Two of Knives. Ashe to Miss Sandra. Two of Knives. Again, we're reading out of the Hoodoo deck, y'all. The Hoodoo Tarot deck. And a little bit later, I'll be reading out of my novel for y'all as well. Dead ass, living ass for. I'ma send they ass a complaint. It sounds like they already sent your ass a complaint. Anybody just stepping in, whatever was going on. Ms. Nasha said that she bought some incense that smells like ass. So that's what Miss Nasha said, if I would have known. Not lemongrass, lemon ass. So your last one is the 9 of Knives from Miss Coco, 9 of Knives. She said they did straight bullshit. She mad as hell. Ooh, Jesus. Solar plexus, lemongrass. Peace and blessings to African spice. Peace and blessings to Pretty in the building. All right, so for Miss Coco, again, the first card you have in the reading is the Big Queen. The Big Queen, all right? And we're reading out of the Hoodoo Tarot for those of y'all just stepping in. Wait, I meant the cards, not the lemon ass. I know, I wish you could share pictures and lives. That would be a dope feature. You would have to okay it, of course. But, you know, that would be a dope feature. So, for the Big Queen. So, when the Big Queen appears in a reading, you are being asked to consider your roots in regards to Mother Wit. What would your ancestors say about whatever is going on in your life? What advice would they give you? I always ask everybody this, and I'm going to keep asking everybody this. This is actually 11/11 reading, Miss Pretty. Anybody that has not had a reading yet, just hit me with an 11/11, and I'll go on and hit you with a free 3-card pull. And I'm reading out of the Hoodoo Tarot. And if you want to make a donation to Venmo, that's fine as well, y'all. Like I said, I do this full time. All right, so what would your ancestors say about whatever was going on in your life? What advice would they give you? How would they handle your situation? The wisdom of your mothers is a portal to the past. That doesn't mean that you must do exactly as they did or perceive the world exactly as they perceived it, because that would be impossible. What it does mean is that they should be given an opportunity to speak to you via consideration. This is not only what connects us to the women in our bloodline, but also with nature as a whole. The change of the seasons and the cycles of birth and death and decay will always be. But the space between that the Big Queen inhabits, it is the spirit of continuity and the joy that its true comprehension brings, that ensures nothing is ever truly lost, even if it can't be found for now. Therefore, there is always abundance, always beauty, and always reason to celebrate. As I always tell y'all, it's how you perceive things. Some of the things that we thought were fucked up doors that closed allowed space for a better door to open. And you cannot elevate if you're not willing to step out of your comfort zone in certain areas. Ashe to Crayola. You cannot elevate if you're not willing to step out of your comfort zone. Facing fear head on and realizing that it's non-existent. It's nothing but a facade that you created. So therefore, there is always abundance, again, always beauty, and always a reason to celebrate. What are you focused on? Again, the Big Queen. The Big Queen. So, your next card is actually going to be the Two of Knives. The Two of Knives. And anybody that's new to the videos, whenever we see the knives, you already know what it is. Anybody that's been following the videos, cut that bullshit out your life. Y'all know what it is. Alright, so make sure we don't get too steep into the messaging. All right, so after Miss Coco's reading, we're gonna do Miss Lotus, and then Aniqua, and then Lisa, and Pretty, and then Maureen. And for y'all lovely queens and kings, I actually have my information pinned right there for y'all. My YouTube, my Instagram, as well as my Venmo. Billionaire for one. All right, so again, so again, the Two of Knives. I say to Danny. Alright, so the Two of Knives. A truce. Making a firm decision. Renewed action. Lies being exposed. Saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Being in touch with how you really feel. Facing the consequences of the past choices. I feel letting go of the past. And that's not just speaking to Miss Coco. Again, letting go of the past. You can't move forward if you're holding on to the past. It's like a bungee cord, right? When you think you're about to get to your dreams and goals, you focus on the past and it snatches you right back into the bullshit. Oh, thanks very much, Miss Latifa. Being in touch with how you really feel. Facing the consequences of the past. Patiently waiting to see how things work out. Anxiety subsiding. And time to move on. The crossroads. Anybody that's awake know what that means. The crossroads. So then, last but not least, we have the Nine of Knives. Again, cutting that bullshit out your life. Nine of Knives, all right? So Nine of Knives. Renewed hope. The end of suffering. The worst being over. Good news. Seeking help for depression and anxieties. Letting go. Again, the past. Letting go of the past. And stepping into your being and who you truly are. And again, that was for Miss Coco. I hope that marinated with you. If it did, hit me with that hashtag marination. Up next, we have Lotus. If you're still in the building, go on and hit me with that 1111 once you think of your question. Again, think of your question. When you think of your question, hit me with that 1111. Oh, no problem. No problem at all, Miss Coco. So again, up next we have Miss Lotus, and then we have Aniqua, and then we have Lisa, then we have Pretty, and then Maureen. And then we're gonna go on and get into my book, and we're gonna go over a couple of things you can do to, or no, actually what I was speaking on is your gift. Like, what is your calling? Actually, yeah. Alright, so for Lotus, again, we're going to go on and be reading out Voodoo Tarot. So we're going to be cleansing with Palo Santo again for y'all. So again, up next we have Lotus. She already hit me with that 1111. And then after Miss Lotus, we have Aniqua, then Lisa, then Pretty, and then Maureen. And again, y'all like that, subscribe to my YouTube as well as Instagram, which is Billionaire for One. It is pinned there for y'all as well. So again, we're going to be present with that good Palo Santo for y'all, alright? Oh, it's okay, Miss Coco. It's okay. So, ashe, ashe to our ancestors known and unknown with pure intention and our best interest at heart. I thank you that you will bring a message of clarity for Lotus. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Well, that one popped on its own before I even got to shuffling, so Dr. Grant. Dr. Grant. All right, Dr. Grant. So we're gonna do it like this for Lotus. All right, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, y'all. So, Miss Lotus, what do you want your first card out of? 1, 2, or 3? Ha ha ha, Miss Yesenia. Oh, no problem at all. And we're also gonna do an ancestor money burn for y'all as well. So Miss Lotus said pile number 2. All right, so pile number 2. Ashe, ashe. I thank you for the ancestor bringing a message of clarity. Ha, 2 of coins. Isn't that funny? You pick pile number 2 and you get the 2 of coins. All right, so where do you want your next card from? You get one more card. Your first one was Dr. Grant. Now you got the 2 of coins, and now you get one more. So pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3 for Miss Lotus for your last card. Big Queen again, y'all. Big Queen. All right, so again, the first card is actually going to be Dr. Grant. Again, for Dr. Grant. There we go. So, when Dr. Grant appears in the reading, it may indicate the necessity for some alone time to recharge. Specifically, it may recommend solitude, nature, to reflect and listen. This is more important than ever, as we constantly are accessible to others via technology. While this may be convenient, it is also a tremendous burden, as we have little time to clear our heads and just be, especially the fact that you are an empath. All right, Miss Lotus? So you gotta learn to protect yourself and guard yourself spiritually, because a lot of times we'll be in a great mood and pick up on somebody else's energy. Miss Natifa wants to make me burn myself. Y'all getting started bright and early, bright and early. So again, being an empath, you gotta protect yourself and realize when it's not your energy and cut it off right then and there at the root. So if you receive Dr. Grant in a reading, consider the following. Do you understand the importance of alone time? Maybe it will be better to stay home tonight. Silence is golden. Focus on finding out the truth. Be in the world but not of it. Pay more attention to your guru or spiritual counselor. It's okay to take a break from him, her, them, or that to rejuvenate things. Meditate more. Follow your inner voice. Ashe to Halo. Peace and blessings. So again, meditate more and follow your inner voice. A lot of self-doubt. And once we eliminate that, then we can elevate. If the self-doubt we choose to eliminate, then we can elevate. So up next, Two of Coins. Two of Coins. So Two of Coins. Well-balanced life. Having your priorities in the right order. Splitting responsibilities. Reliable partnerships. Multitasking and adaptability. So I'm feeling that you are good at adapting and previously you weren't. Like your stress is lower. Like you don't stress as much as you used to. You're more relaxed. So that's a great thing. And last but not least, we have the Big Queen, y'all. The Big Queen. Again, for those of y'all just stepping in, we actually are reading out of the Hoodoo Tarot. The Hoodoo Tarot, alright? So again, the Big Queen popping up again. I'm too tired to listen, Linda, y'all tonight, so I'll give y'all a pass. Not. Listen, Linda. Ha, gotcha. Come on, Big Queen, where you at? Alrighty. Alright, so when the Big, again, we already read over the Big Queen, but when she appears in the reading, you are being asked to consider your roots in regards to Mother Wit. What would your ancestors say about whatever is going on in your life? What advice would would they give you? How would they handle the situation? The wisdom of our mothers is a portal to the past. That doesn't mean you must do the things exactly as they did or perceive the world as they perceived it, because that will be impossible. What it does mean is that they should be given the opportunity to speak to you via consideration. This not only connects us to the women in our bloodline, but also with nature as a whole. Oh, good. Miss Natifa said, oh, snap, she hit me in the damn eye. That's what you get for ducking. I was aiming for your forehead. You could actually get a pot to burn your money in Home Depot, Big Lots, fucking Lowe's. Just a planter that's made of porcelain because it withstands heat. So that's simple. So if you receive Big Mama in a reading, consider the following. How do you give and receive pleasure? How do others and the world come into play for you? Do I accept abundance into my life? Eat, drink, and be merry. Be happy. Choose to be happy. So let me see if I'm missing any questions here. Yeah, Miss Lotus said, you on point. The further I get into spirituality, the less I stress and worry. Yep, Ashe, you gotta choose to be happy. Correct. So, do I accept compliments for my beauty and or style with style and grace? What aspect of your life do you nurture most? What aspect could use nurturing? Which family members or friends do I nurture most? Am I neglecting anyone who deserves my attention? Do I purposely seek reasons to smile and laugh out loud every day? Miss Nasha said, I choose to be happy, and some days I choose to curse folks out happily. It's just one of them days that I'm about to cut your ass out. Nah. Alright, so we're about to do an Ancestor money burn. And then we're going to get to Aniqua. And then Lisa. And then Pretty. And then Maureen. So if that marinated with you, Miss Lotus, go on and hit me with that hashtag marination. And again, y'all, like, tag, share. Like, tag, share. So we're going to get that good burn going for y'all. Get some of that good lavender up in there for y'all. Again, we're going to do a good Ancestor money burn for y'all. I'm going to add some lavender. Something about that lavender. And again, anybody that needs a personal reading, inbox me. The spiritual baths, inbox me. Spiritual cleansing, inbox me. All right. So let's get it. So I say to our ancestors, known and unknown, with pure intentions and our best interest at heart. I thank you that you will accept this money on your astral plane. And I thank you that it will be 100 satillion times 100 satillion. Ashe, 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 ashe. Thank you. I love you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you. I love you. I'll say to our ancestors, known and unknown, with pure intentions, our best interest at heart. I thank you that you will accept this money on your astral plane and start the breaking of generational curses, spiritual blockages, spiritual oppression, spiritual depression. And I thank you that you'll start spiritual elevation. And I thank you that it will be 100 satillion times 100 satillion. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. It's doing the same thing it's doing yesterday, y'all. It don't want her light. That's funny. Light, stop playing with me. Papa, stop playing, please. Thank you. You thought you was slick, huh? I knew it. I knew it was you. I knew it. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. I think that you will accept this ancestor one day. I ask your plane. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Ashe to Sion. Ashe, Ashe. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. That lavender smells so good. All right, so for Aniqua, if you're still here, think of your question and hit me with that 1111. Aniqua, if you're still here, think of that question and hit me with that 1111. Again, Miss Aniqua, if you are still here, think of your question and hit me with that 1111 once you think of your question. And then up next we have Lisa, Pretty, and Maureen. All right? And then we're going to go on and get into my novel. And if Miss Aniqua is not here, Miss Lisa, hit me with that 1111 once you think of your question. So, Miss Kimberly, I will actually be speaking on, like, your spiritual gifts, or what did I word it as? What you're calling. There we go. And then I'll also be reading out of my book as well. Yes. Pass to the chip on the left-hand side. Man. See, now that's what you call a leaf for y'all ass. So how y'all vibing with the music? How y'all vibing with the music? Ah, no problem. I haven't heard that song in years. Don't you worry, y'all pretty little heads. I'm working on some more music for y'all. I just don't want to get, you know, have them be blocking my shit again. Fucking assholes. Fucking assholes. And I clearly said I do not own the rights to this. This is strictly for educational purposes. Bastard still blocked me. I made up my mind I'm going to be the witch. Fuck society making seem wrong, but I'm healing. Though, don't come to me to keep a man, woman, or bring harm. Yeah, I disputed it so many times that they don't restore it anymore. They don't even give me that option. Miss Nasha. So again, for Miss Lisa, if you still are in the building. Oh, I got it. I see that 1111. My bad. Oh, I want that shit to rip again. Oh yeah. And it's really dumb because by law, as long as you say it's strictly for educational purposes and I don't own the rights, they're not supposed to take it down, but you know how that goes. I think it's deeper than that. Deeper than the music. Because a lot of times it's when I'm working with Baron. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Because a lot of the message is more so the message, not the music, is what they be trying to block. Miss LaShonda's back in the building. Y'all know what it is. Again, let me know where y'all from. Rep y'all state. What y'all grub on tonight? Tell me a little bit about yourselves. Tú en mi casa, let me en tu casa. Muchacha and muchachos. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Ah? We got North Carolina in the building. We got Jersey in the building. We got Shreveport in the building. Miss Natifa made it sound like we doing an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. My name is Natifa, and I am healing myself. I love y'all, man. Got Colorado in the building. Yeah, I had to make a trip last night during the live via the astral plane to Colorado. No problem, Miss Yesenia. Miss Cassandra said her hometown is Ringgold, but now she stays in Shreveport. Any questions, y'all? So knowing your calling, the first thing is it's gonna be something that you love, like absolutely love to do. It's something that you could not get paid for and do it all day. That's what your calling will be. But of course, Spirit will set it up to where you are gonna get paid well for it. But you have to not doubt yourself. So let me know what y'all love to do. Yep, and Spirit gonna let me know, Miss Yesenia. I wanna have to come back. It'll be a Listen Linda with a phone book next time. Yep, Listen Linda with the phone book. That's the strangest spirit animal I've got, Miss Lotus. A rhino. I've never got a rhino, but I feel like your spirit animal is a rhino, and I feel like you're actually attracted to rhinos, like you love rhinos. That's one of your favorite animals. Miss Natifa says she's great with children and young adults. Miss Lotus says she loves making candles. And Pretty said, I make all natural products. Yoni steams, body sculpting, foot detox, hair growth, oil, candles. Hit her up, y'all. Hit her up. That's my spirit animal too. A tiger. As well as the dragon. Miss Cassandra said, I would love to have a botanica that centers to the need of healing of spiritual people. And I want to make oils, waters, and candles. So you do it. That's it. Write it down. Write it down and speak of it in past tense. And if you write it down with a hand that you don't write with in past tense, write it down with a hand you don't write with. Also, Lisa's a doula. That's what the fuck is up. Damn, we got some spiritual beings in the building. Oh, sorry, son. I did not see you right there. I did not even kick you. Here. Shum. Shum. Say hello. Stinky man. Look at the camera. Say hi to everyone. Right here. There. See? Right here. See? Look. Zari Ferrari. Right here. Look. Say hi. Thank you. You could do both for now, Miss Natifa, like on your off days maybe. Start doing daycare to see how it goes. And then, if so, then move into it full time. And for Miss Lisa, I'm actually drawing a blank right now for your spirit animal. I know the first thing I saw was a shark, a great white. Honestly, that's the very first thing I saw was a shark. All right, so let's go on and get to Miss Lisa's reading. Again, we will be cleaning with that Palo Santo for you. And then after Miss Lisa, we have Pretty, and then after Pretty, we have Maureen. And then I'm going to go ahead and get into my novel and read a few more chapters for y'all. How many of y'all ready for the novel? Peculiar Ways. How many of y'all actually got to catch the first few chapters with me? Actually, Miss Nasha, yours is a saber-toothed tiger. Yes, a fucking saber-toothed tiger. So, Ashe to Miss Lisa's ancestors, known and unknown, with pure intentions at heart. I thank you that you will bring a message of clarity. Thank you, I love you, thank you, I love you, thank you, I love you. Ashe. Ashe, I Bobo. Let's get it, y'all. Ashe. I thank you that you will bring a message of clarity from Miss Lisa. Ashe. 9 of baskets. All right, ancestors. All right. Ashe. Thank you for the message of clarity from Miss Lisa. Ashe. 9. You got all baskets. All right, Miss Lisa. So your first one's the 9 of baskets, then you got the 10 of baskets, and then you got the 8 of baskets. All right? So for the 9 of baskets, So positive, dreams fulfilled, plenty, art, appreciation, wishes that come true, sensuality, rewards, hitting the jackpot, happiness, pamper and finer things in life, financial security, prosperity, attaining your heart's desire, gratitude, and making it. So you will be successful. And you push beyond sometimes. Sometimes you should rest more than what you do. 10 of baskets. happy families, spiritual contentment, senses, harmonious relationships, blessings, shared values, friends who never let you down, reunions, stability, soulmates, camaraderie, unity, celebrations with loved ones, and ideal domestic situations. So it's looking up for you, bottom line. That's why all these baskets are popping up, because that means that you're receiving. Period, point blank. You're in the attitude of gratitude to receive. Ace of Baskets. Last card for Miss Lisa. And then up next we have Pretty. So Miss Pretty, if you're still in the building, hit me with an 1111 once you think of your question. And then after Miss Pretty, we have Miss Maureen. So again, for the Ace of Baskets. Compassion, emotional renewal, having a sense of peace, falling in love, conception. In your case, is conception financially. New relationships, happiness, messages in water, abundance, empaths, intuition, feeling refreshed, spiritual people, and healing old wounds. So you're attracting more people that are on your level. Ashe, again, you're starting to attract more people that are on your level. And again, that's the Ace of Baskets. Ace of Baskets. So up next, we have Pretty. Think of your question. Once you think of your question, go on and hit me with that 1111. And so we got Maureen Gillen after that. Actually, Jim, it looks like. Because it says Jim here under that 1111. So again, I'm giving Miss Pretty a chance to go on and hit me with that 1111 once you think of your question. I was like, where'd my little stogie go? This is some motherfucking bullshit. I don't know why I'm even opening the book. I haven't even cleansed the cards or nothing yet. Alright, so let's get it. So again, y'all, we cleansing with that good Palo Santo, alright? Oh, Miss Yesenia said hashtag charge. Oh, my bad, y'all. That's rude of me. I got y'all right now. Hold up. I got y'all. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Yes, Miss Lisa, get rest. Ashe, ashe. Again, so we are reading Miss Pretty right now. And after Miss Pretty, we got Miss Maureen. And then I'm going to go on and read a couple chapters out of my novel for y'all. Again, how many of y'all have actually got to listen to a couple of chapters out of my novel? I say to Miss Diamond, grand evening, peace and blessings. So again, I say to Miss Pretty's ancestors known and unknown with pure intentions at heart, I thank you that you will bring a message of clarity. I say, oh, thank you, I love you. Miss Yesenia said, yes, that one went to my head, Lord. I miss smoking. Oh, yeah. So bay leaves, actually, y'all, bay leaves. Sleeping with bay leaves on your head, like for the guys, your wave caps. The ladies, the muffin mans, y'all can tuck that bay leaf right up under there and just bow. It helps you remember your dreams, and it helps you realize when you're dreaming as well. So you have more lucid dreams. Thanks, Miss Cassandra. She said, I did and I loved it. Miss Pretty said, rolling up now. Rolling up now. And again, if y'all want a personal reading, inbox me. Y'all want to see about them spiritual baths, inbox me. Anybody that has already experienced the spiritual bath, go on and let everybody know what it was like so they know what to expect. All right? So for Miss Pretty, your ancestors want me to do one old school shuffle for you. They want to be, you fancy, huh? Your ancestors want to be fancy. Your ancestors want to be fancy. All right, and then we're going to do the three pile pick. So, you want your first card out of pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3? Again, for Miss Pretty, you want your first card out of pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3? Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Alright, so Miss Lotus said, I had a dream not too long ago where I went to sleep in the dream and I was dreaming, and in it I realized I was dreaming lucid, so lucid dream, and I made myself fly. Miss Latifah said she need me to start writing a spiritual guide. And then Miss Lotus said it was amazing. So I guess she's referring to the dream. So pile number 3. So we have baskets popping tonight, y'all. 5 of baskets. All right, 5 of baskets. Again, this is for Miss Pretty. So second card, Miss Pretty, second card. Pile number 1, 2, or 3. Peace and blessings to Julian in the building. Ashe. That's a powerful ass dream, Miss Lotus. Huh. It's funny, man. Listen, Linda, listen. Big Queen, again, y'all. So next pile, Miss Pretty. 1, 2, or 3. Which pile? Tell me, will it be? And we gon' see what your reading has to say for you today. A to the Y? Nah. I should have known she was going to 3 again. 2 of coins. Once again, y'all. 2 of coins. My bad, y'all. All right, so again, the 5 of baskets for your first card. 5 of baskets. And this keep popping right here, this big queen, because y'all need to start working with your ancestors. Don't worry, Miss Latifah, it wasn't a very long fall. Y'all landed on your back. Y'all all right. Y'all don't land on your face. Like that. See, then I would have been all messed up, right? Butterfingers much? Alright, so 5 of baskets. 5 of baskets from Miss Pretty. All right, so moving on, finally forgiving yourself, renewed hope, seeking help for emotional problems, recovery, feeling alive again, and letting go of grief and sorrow and disappointment. The past, the past, the past, the past, the past, the past. Y'all keep holding on to the past. You gotta let go of the past to move on to the future. Again, you gotta let go of the past to move on to the future. And that's the 5 of baskets from Miss Pretty. 2 of coins, 2 of coins. What a well-balanced life, having your priorities in the right order, splitting responsibilities, reliable partnerships, multitasking and adaptability. Is there balance, or are you pulling on most of the weight? Let me say that again. Is there balance, or are you pulling most of the weight? And this is not just for Miss Pretty. Because if you pulling most of the weight, it's time to reevaluate. Facts. And that's spiritually, financially, physically. So again, that's the 2 of coins. And the last card for Miss Pretty will be the Big Queen. And then up next we have Miss Maureen. So think of your question and hit me with that 1111, all right? All right, so for the Big Queen. So, again, if you receive the Big Queen in a reading, consider the following. Because she's already popped. This is the 3rd time. All right, so I'm going to read about y'all dreams in a minute. Let me go over this last little card real quick. So, how do you give and receive pleasure? How do others and the world come into play? Do I accept abundance into my life? So you have to accept the abundance in your life. You have to know that you deserve abundance. You have to know that you deserve financial stability. If you do not, then you are contradicting and counteracting your own creation. You can't say that I'm financially stable and then turn around and say I can't afford that. There's things you can replace that with. I have more than enough to afford that. And step away, don't worry about it no more. Watch how it lines up for you. Regardless to what it is. The problem that we have as humans is we feel that we have the same amount that our ancestors have. We feel we have the same amount that spirit has. In this physical incarnation, we are taught that we are limited beings. We're unlimited beings. You're an unlimited being. So with that being said, stop coming to the universe with small-minded requests. Because you'll get small-minded answers. There's more than enough. So you have to come with the attitude of more than enough. Yeah, you're right, Miss Pretty. Confidence, not cockiness. How many of y'all really listening? Where them ears at? Do I accept compliments for my beauty and or style with grace? What aspect of my life do I nurture the most? What aspect could use more nurturing? Am I still connected to nature and earth, or have I lost my way? More nature. What does your mother or mother figure have to say about that? Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. And again, that's for Miss Pretty. So you already know what it is. If that marinated with you, Miss Pretty, hit me with that hashtag marination. And Miss Maureen, if you are still in the building, think of that. Oh, you're there with that 1111. So up next we have Miss Maureen. We're going to go on a cleanse with that Palo Santo. And then I'm going to go on and get into this novel for y'all, all right? So let's get it. So Ashe to our ancestors, known and unknown, with pure intentions and our best interest at heart. I thank you that you will bring a message of clarity from Miss Maureen. Ashe. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Ashe. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Ashe. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. All right, so we have the Ace of Sticks. The Ace of Sticks. 9 of Sticks. 9 of Sticks. And last but not least, we have the Mother of Knives in reverse. All right, in reverse. All right, so for the Ace of Sticks. New opportunities, optimism, self-expression, passion, versatility, facing your fears. And I keep saying that over and over to y'all. Taking the bull by the horns, conception, again, financial elevation. Self-confidence, travel, good news, being inspired, creative juices flowing, recognizing your own potential. Hear that, y'all. Recognizing your own potential, courage, growth, and the use of force. In order to elevate. Sometimes you got to think out the box and take steps that you normally wouldn't take. Ace of Wands. Ashe, peace to Daisy. So 9 of Sticks. 9 of Sticks. So, positive, defending yourself. What did the last card end off saying? Standing up for yourself, straight up. A test of faith, perseverance, being prepared, a fight to the death, willpower, resilience, guarding your boundaries. You can't guard boundaries you don't have. Put up some boundaries. Would you rather do than die? Again, 9 of Sticks. 9 of Sticks. Then last but not least, the Mother of Knives. Mother of Knives in reverse, okay? So, the Mother of Knives is the archetype of the warrior queen. She is perceptive, analytical, forthright, witty, independent, resilient, highly intelligent, deep, and sets clear boundaries. On the negative side, she can be a perfectionist, cold-hearted, aggressive, and bitchy. In a reading, if she doesn't represent a literal person, it's these qualities. Stop being so stubborn. Straight up. Clear as day, that's what I'm hearing. Stop being so stubborn. Stop being so stubborn. So that's for Miss Maureen. And if that marinated with you, Miss Maureen, hit me with that hashtag marination. If it marinated with any of y'all, hit me with that hashtag marination. All right. So let's go on and get into this novel. How many of y'all actually got to experience the world of peculiar ways so far. And we're going to do another money burn as well for y'all. So, welcome to the world of peculiar ways. Who's your favorite character? Those of y'all that actually got to witness it. Ashe to Nazinga. Ashe to Select. So again, who's your favorite character so far? Any of y'all that got to witness the world of peculiar ways? We're going to go on and get into this novel for y'all. And I did already read some chapters for y'all. Alright, where were we at, y'all? Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember where we at? I don't want to spoil or alert y'all on nothing. So, Miss Lotus said Timmy, she feels for him. Miss Cassandra said Timmy too. So I need y'all to remind me where we were, because I don't want to accidentally spoil or alert y'all. I am a Cancer, y'all. Miss Lotus said, what is y'all guys' signs? So what are y'all signs? Okay, we were on chapter 7. So let me see. Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Again, we are reading out of my novel, y'all, alright? So let's see what y'all signs are here. Ashe to Elisa. I know I did put Ancestor money to say the page, but I don't see it. So now I have to hunt it out. We got Aquarius in the building. Miss Natifa, Julian, Sag. Lotus, it says Aqua Sign, Cancer Moon. Miss Cassandra's Cancer. Bear with me, y'all. Just making sure I don't miss any questions here. And if y'all did ask a question and I did not answer, please repeat the question for me. Okay, so Miss Lotus said, okay, one more. I dreamed I was in the car with two other people, and all of a sudden, we see. I think she's trying to say we see. That's stupid. That's all correct shit. Some steep ass steps with the ones in, like the ones in the Bronx. We started driving up them, and it turned into a mountain. Then we got to the top, and we got out, and I was literally in space. It was so beautiful. I could see the stars right in front of me, and Saturn. I could see the rings and all the different colors in them. And on the other side was Mars. I believe it was so beautiful that the dream put a lot of things in perspective for me in ways I cannot even explain. Yeah, because you're elevating. It's like, that's astral travel. That's not dreaming. Like, that means you are astral traveling. And then Ms. Lotus said, I always have dreams that end up happening to, or dream about people that I haven't talked to in forever, and they contact me. Again, just give me a minute, y'all. I'm looking through the messages. A lot of messages here. Let me see, because I don't think we're in chapter 7, because I don't remember not reading some of this stuff to y'all. Alright, let me know, do y'all remember where we were in the book? I know you said chapter 7, do you remember what part we got to? Because I don't want to accidentally spoil or alert y'all. Yeah, whenever you have dreams like that, Miss Lisa, you want to make sure to write as much detail down as possible. So again, anybody that was there while we were reading the novel yesterday, let me know where we were at. Because I don't want to spoiler alert. Oh, here it goes. I found it. Haha. Oh, yeah, Miss Angela. Alright, so. Chapter 7. Donovan, just like Daddy. So Donovan and his sister are getting ready for bed, brushing their teeth, making faces in the mirror at each other. Donovan's mom comes in. Hurry up, you two. Donovan spits out the water and toothpaste. Okay, Mom, in a sad voice. What's wrong, baby? His mom says, nothing, I just miss Dad. He's never here. Well, you know he has to work, baby, to take care of us. Donovan, I know, but I still miss him. As he puts his head down and shuffles to the room, with his lips sticking out, he falls back on his bed as he stares at the ceiling, with his hands behind his head. He goes back into his fantasy again. He's in the hospital room again, preparing for surgery. He's washing his hands very thoroughly with his surgical mask hanging from his face. A nurse ties it for him as another one puts his gloves on. He rushes into the operating room. What do we have here, nurse? Severe head trauma and internal bleeding. He went through a windshield. We definitely have a fractured skull. He begins to make an incision on his abdomen. The patient sets up and says, "Hey, son." He repeats it. "Hey, son." Donovan snaps back into reality. His dad's standing in the doorway. Donovan says, "Hey, big Donnie." His dad says, "Hey, little Donnie." Donovan runs up and gives him a big hug. He picks him up and kisses him on his cheek. "I missed you so much." "Me too, son. Me too. I've been thinking about my babies all day." Donovan holds his hand as they go to his sister's room. "Hey, Stinky Pie," their dad says. She says, "Daddy, Daddy," in an extremely happy voice as she jumps in his arms. "Hey, handsome," their mom says as she hugs him from the back. He sets down his daughter, turns around, puts his arms around his wife's waist. She puts her arms around his shoulders as they kiss compassionately. Donovan says, "Ugh, go to your room." "Boy, be quiet," his dad says in a happy yet stern voice. Donovan says, "That's nasty," as he looks at his parents with disgust. They start to giggle like school children in puppy love. "Time for bed," their mom says. "Donovan, why? We're off school tomorrow." Donovan's dad says, "We have a special surprise for you two tomorrow." They both say, "Yay," very excitedly. Donovan says, "So you're off work?" His dad says, "Yes, sir." He says, "All right," as he gives him a big hug and darts off to bed. "The sooner I go to sleep, the sooner I find out our surprise," in an extremely happy and excited voice. His mom goes to his room forgetting somebody as she kisses him on his forehead and tucks him in. "Sorry, Mama, I'm just so happy about your surprise." "No," he says, "that we get to spend time with Dad tomorrow." She kisses him on the forehead again, rubs his head, and then turns out the light. "Good night, baby. Good night, Mom. Love you. I love you too," as she pulls the door up, but not all the way closed. So, Angela's drawing a picture of a boy getting hit by a car. He's very hefty with a white shirt and blue jeans. It shows him rolling up the car into the windshield with blood everywhere. She puts the picture in the drawer and heads outside. The little girl whose doll she threw on the roof was back outside. She walks up to her and says in a sarcastic voice, "So, has your dog come back yet?" She says, "No, but my dog has." And she whistles and says, "Pee-wee," as a little mini pinscher comes running out from the back and starts biting at her and barking and growling viciously. She kicks him far as he whimpers and runs away. Sorry, y'all know I'm not with the animal abuse. I say to Jamila.
Oh my God.
I say to Teresa. So, all right. So, she kicks him far as he whimpers and runs away. The little girl sticks her tongue out and slams the door, yelling very loudly, "Mommy!" as Angela runs away. She suddenly hears the screech of brakes followed by a horrifying scream as well as glass breaking. She looks up the street to see her brother rolling off of a car. The car takes off. She runs to him as fast as she can, yelling, "Someone call 911. She gets to him and says, "Sorry, Jose. I'm so sorry." He says in a low, weak tone, "It's not your fault, sis," as she cries hysterically. "Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I drew a picture because I was pissed at you." "What the hell are you talking about?" As he gets even weaker. "I draw pictures that come true. You act like you got hit by a car. Are you crazy? No, it's true. Mr. Snyder's horse, the ship on the news. She looks at him, wondering why he's not responding, and she notices he's not breathing. As the ambulance pulls up, they pull her back as she screams hysterically. They start CPR and load him into the ambulance. She runs to the house, yelling at the top of her lungs, "Mommy, mommy," as she busts into her room. "Shut the hell up, Gorda. I'm trying to sleep." "But mom, it's Jose." Her mom jumps up. "What? He got hit by a car. What? Stop joking with me." "Angela, it's true. It's true." Her mom jumps up and quickly gets dressed. They get in the car and go to the hospital. They rush in to the front desk. Angela's mom says, Jose Cortez." She gets to his room in time to see them covering him up. She falls to the floor as Angela starts to scream. No. Her mom says, "It's all my fault," as she pounds the floor. Her and Angela hold each other close. They sob together. The doctor and nurses come to comfort them, in vain. Their pain and loss is too severe, being that Angela's dad died 2 months ago in a tragic car accident, as well as her grandmother not even a year ago. Her mom goes to Jose, uncovers his face, caresses it gently, and lays her head on his chest, and sobs painfully. You can feel it through her soul. Angela rubs her back as she sobs just as painfully, if not more painfully, knowing her dark little secrets. I got your attention. 10 in the building. How y'all like it so far? Let me know. That way we can get into chapter 8. Chapter 8 is called I'm in Heaven. I got y'all attention? No, not Jose. Remember I said it the last time around that somebody about to die, if y'all want to guess who it was? There you have it, Jose. So how y'all like it so far? How do y'all like it so far? Let me cheer y'all up a little bit. Y'all didn't expect that. I warned y'all that it gets pretty dark. For Miss Teresa, I'm actually reading out of my own novel that I wrote. It's called Peculiar Ways. I know y'all ready for me to continue, right? I know it. I'm just waiting to see y'all response. Did I not warn y'all that it gets pretty dark? It gets dark and light, and it goes into some esoteric, magical shit. It's dope. It really is. I should have did something with it a long time ago. I really should have. Here go y'all favorite song, y'all. Your favorite song. I'm gonna read the book. Thank you very much. Oh, thanks, Miss Lotus. Oh man, it's a raggedy ass piece of leaf. So what y'all think about Angela? You act like you're the one that got hit by a car. Are you crazy? Oh yeah, Angela's something else. But yeah, Timmy's my favorite though. And it's gonna get deeper because it's more characters that's gonna come in that have other superpowers. So yeah, it's pretty fucking dope, y'all. Yeah, you're right. They're gonna learn how to control it. But Angela's gift is a little bit deeper than y'all think. It's a little bit deeper than y'all think. So how y'all like the book so far, y'all? What dream, Miss Latifah? Remind me. Remind me what dream that was that you're referring to. So raggedy ass blunts. I hate when they get to the bottom. Raggedy ass motherfucker. Fuck that. I'm about to get 1 second, y'all. Dutchy time. Fuck it. I say to Carol. Peace and blessings. So I'm about to pass the Dutchy on the left hand side. And then we're gonna go on and get back into this novel, y'all. Oh yeah. You right. I forgot about that dream you talked about, Miss Latifah. I remember now. Uncle Tony, y'all. Ashe. This is bullshit. Well, just fucking great. I accidentally dropped the motherfucking blunt in the trash and found some barbecue sauce. Tell me the likelihood of that. I was going to dump my blunt and I dropped it in the trash and it fell into some barbecue sauce. So now I gotta get another one. Yep, you're right, Miss Latifah. Your thoughts gotta match your actions, and once you get that conscious mind, that subconscious mind, the conscious mind will fall into place. And it's a matter of repeating things over and over and over and over and over until you fucking believe it and know it and you pull it into existence. And writing it down as well. No problem, Miss Yesenia. We are in the middle of reading Peculiar Ways. Now I gotta be careful not to drop this one. Miss Teresa said, boom. I dropped my motherfucking blunt in the trash can, right in some motherfucking barbecue sauce. So I said, fuck it, open another one and broke that off. Miss Natifa, you already asked that question. And I'm like, your success is up to you. You know what I mean? Because it's up to you. You're a very powerful creator. So it's up to you if you made the right decision to stay in Trinidad. What do you feel in your gut? What do you feel in your soul? What do you feel in your heart? Honestly, what do you feel in your gut, your soul, and your heart? Yeah, stay away from negative people that don't have your best interest at heart. That's not going to assist you with your elevation. Real talk. The Debbie Downers. The negative Nellies. That's why I say keep your dreams, goals, and desires to yourself. Unless you know 100% is someone that really has your best interest at heart. And a lot of times it could be somebody that acts like they have your best interest, but that don't mean that they do. So you got to learn to read energy and vibrations. Because you know. So y'all ready to get back to peculiar ways? I'll say to Angel. I said, are y'all ready to get back to peculiar ways? I'll say, Miss Natifa. So to bring you up to speed, Miss Teresa, Timmy actually has superpowers where he gets mad and controls electricity. Angela, of course, you know, draws pictures that become reality. And then we have Donovan, which he reads people's mind and his dreams become reality. So that's the main characters of the book. It does go into a lot more detail where a lot of the other characters have spiritual gifts as well. Oh, I was about to say, I thought the water just turned on. It's the dishwasher, though. I thought the water just turned on. I was like, that's why I stopped. Like, hold on. Y'all gonna turn on water, y'all need to do some chores around this motherfucker. I'm just saying, bitch. Nah. No problem. No problem at all, Miss Teresa. Alright, so Chapter 8, I'm in heaven. So that's the title of Chapter 8, I'm in heaven. As the nurse gets him ready to go to his new home with Miss Wallace, we're talking about Timmy now, alright, y'all? Ashe too, uniquely me. She packs him a bag with about 20 suckers. He loves suckers. Timmy calls the suckers candy sticks. He comes from Australia. He's Aboriginal. His father was very abusive. The way he escaped is because his father was attacking him as usual. And Timmy got very scared and screamed, and a light bulb bursted into his father's eyes and blinded him. So he was able to actually escape from his father that way. So, and again, he loves suckers, but he calls them candy sticks. He says, "Can I take the game too, Nurse Pam?" Nurse Pam says, "Sorry, sweetie. That has to stay here, honey." Sarah says, "Bye, Timmy. I'll miss you, Timmy." Okay. Miss Wallace You ready, baby? Timmy, yes, reluctantly. As they drive, Timmy looks around in amazement, being that he wasn't allowed outside. It's like Disneyland to him. He sees a mother walking. He sees a mother walking with a stroller, kids playing in the sprinklers, a park, a man walking a dog holding his son's hand, a family having a picnic. Timmy says, everyone is so happy. Miss Wallace, what, sweetie? Everyone is so happy. Me Papa's so mean. Miss Wallace says, some people are very unhappy, so they like to make everyone around them unhappy. Timmy says, why? Miss Wallace, some people just didn't have love growing up, so they don't know how to give it. Like you, Miss Wallace? What do you mean, sweetie? You give good hugs. Maybe Papa should have had a mama like you. Then he no beat me. You're right, baby. You're very smart. When I be Papa, I hug my kids every day. That's great, sweetie. I'm sure that they'll love that a lot. Miss Wallace, you hug your kids? Miss Wallace, I don't have kids, sweetie. Timmy, why, Miss Wallace? Some people can't have children, sweetie, so I help all the kids that I can. Timmy, maybe you can take me for your son, Miss Wallace. I wish I could, sweetie, but there's so much I have to do with this job. I work a lot of hours, so I wouldn't be able to spend time with you, baby, but I have a good home for you. They pull up to a gated community, very, very nice, with a big, beautiful house. As Timmy looks around in amazement, this is where my new house is? Yes, sir. Miss Wallace says, wow, Timmy says, as Miss Wallace pulls into a big, beautiful house, yellow with white trim. She helps Timmy get his things as they walk up to the door and ring the bell. The door opens. Miss Wallace? Hello, you must be Miss Lancaster. You can call me Diana. How are you doing, little buddy? Timmy, I'm good, in a shy manner, with his head down. Come on, Timmy. He looks around in amazement as he smiles very big. This place is nice, Miss Diana. Thank you, Timmy. Let me show you to your room. As they head upstairs, Timmy's looking at the pictures and plants, feeling very happy. When they get to his room, he says, wow, this is my room? I like it. It has clowns and balloons and circus animals on the wall. Timmy walks up and rubs the wallpaper and then sits on the beanbag in the corner. As he pulls the sucker out of his bag, me love it here. He hops and runs to Miss Wallace as he gives her a big hug. Thank you, Miss Wallace. Me like it here. He then hugs Miss Lancaster and says, thank you for me room. It's beautiful. You're very welcome, honey. He sits back on the beanbag, still looking around in amazement. Miss Wallace, give me a second, Timmy. I'm going to talk to Miss Diana. Okay, Miss Wallace says with a big smile. She lets her know about the abuse that he's been through. Miss Diana starts to cry. I can't believe that. That's horrible. Well, he's in good hands now. I have nothing but love to give him. Miss Wallace, and he loves suckers, but he likes to call them candy sticks. And he loves hugs. Diana, that's great. I have plenty of hugs to give. Diana, does he need anything in particular? Miss Wallace, just plenty of love. They go back in the room. Timmy sleep on the beanbag with his sucker hanging out of his mouth. They both let out a giggle. Miss Wallace, he must be tuckered out. Diana, I see, said I see. Miss Wallace gently takes the sucker out of his mouth and puts him in bed. Chapter 9, Kingdom of Magic. How y'all like that? Y'all see that was there from part 1, chapter 1, when Timmy was going through so much fucking hell, and now look where he's at now, in a beautiful gated community. That's some of y'all. Some of these characters are y'all. Go through hell. But if you don't go through hell, you won't know what heaven is like. So how y'all like it so far? Oh, it gets deeper. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Again, this is just the tip of the iceberg. So again, let me know. Rep y'all states. And we gonna go on and get into this next chapter for y'all. Again, chapter 9, Kingdom of Magic. I say to Angel. Yep. Miss Lola says she's grateful for all the good and bad. Real talk. Because when you're going through bad things, when you're going through shitty situations, you should be grateful. Because you're going through. When you're stagnant, that's when the problem comes in. So it's better to go through than stay in. Be grateful. And you'll have way more to be grateful for. Be miserable, and you'll have more to be miserable for. Facts. Small little snack break. Greatly appreciated, Miss Lotus. Story time with Zari. All right. You don't have story time? Huh? You don't have story time? Dame beso? Huh? No? Dame beso? Dame beso? No? Well, forget you then, punk. Say hello, everyone. I'm Mr. Stinky Man. That is actually a Kit Kat, mint. I don't really eat sweets that often, but yeah, I don't eat sweets that often. I eat them so least often that I actually got this like last week, and I just finished the other half. But yeah, it's a Kit Kat dark chocolate and mint. It's actually good as hell. Not a lot of people like chocolate and mint. I love chocolate and mint. I say to Dana, I got chocolate in my teeth. Yep, sure do. All right, so chapter 9, Kingdom of Magic. So Donovan's dad wakes up. Donovan and his little sister staring at him. Hey, you guys. Couldn't wait, could you? No, in unison. What's the surprise? Donovan says. Yeah, what's the surprise? His little sister follows. Their dad says, Disneyland. Yay, yes. They start to run to him and jump on the bed. Their mom then wakes up. Hey, you two. Hi, Mom, as they jump on her. Found out about your surprise, did you? Yes. They both say very excitedly. Go brush your teeth and wash your face. I'll start breakfast. Okay, they say in unison as they dart off to the bathroom. Racing each other. Me first, no, me first. Laughing and giggling. So as Big Donovan leans in close. Don't even think about that. There'll be plenty of time for that later. As she kisses him and caresses his face. He gets up and hops in the shower as she brushes her teeth and washes her face and heads downstairs. She gets out some eggs and bacon and hash browns and picks up the remote and turns on the morning news. It's a news report. A teenage boy dies at St. Mary's Hospital due to the negligence of a hit-and-run driver, with his 11-year-old sister as a witness. But the bigger tragedy is that they just lost their father 2 months ago, as well as the grandmother less than a year ago. Did I do good with the news voice, y'all? All right, so my bad. Well, hallelujah. Ashe to Wishlanda. All right, so they need assistance with the funeral. If anyone can help, please call 555-3350. She quickly jots down the number as Big Donnie comes downstairs. Smelling good, honey, smelling good. Regina. I know, as Donnie starts to giggle. Regina has a distraught look on her face. What's wrong, baby? Donnie says, well, a teenager died yesterday and the family doesn't have money to bury him. Big Donnie, well, you know I just got my big bonus. Did you get the contact info? Yes, she says. We'll call. I'll pay for everything. I can't imagine losing a child, yet alone not being able to bury them. Regina, but the thing is that really got me, it was a hit and run. Who could hit a child and just keep driving like that? That makes me sick to my stomach. And they just lost their grandmother and father not too long ago. Big Donnie, that's horrible. What's the number? 555-3350. He calls a nurse answers St. Mary's Hospital. He says, I'm calling about the horrible hit and run. I'd like to help. The nurse says, hold on, sir. I'll transfer you. Another voice answers pleasantly. How may I assist you? This is Dr. Trot from Harbor National Hospital. I'd like to pay for everything the family needs. Oh my word, she says, everything? Yes, ma'am. Well, let me give you their number. Her name is Miss Cortez. Her number is 555-1320. Thank you so much, Dr. Trot, says as he hangs up the phone and dials back out. A distraught voice answers the phone. Hello? This is Dr. Trot. Miss Cortez? Angie, yes. I am so sorry for your loss. I know nothing can help. Hold on, my bad, y'all. Alright, I know nothing can help the pain at this time, but I'd like to help in any way that I can. Thank you so much. As she starts to cry, trying not to show it. Whatever you can do will help, she says. Well, I would like to pay for everything. What's the name of the funeral home? She starts to sob. I'm so sorry, ma'am. As she gains her composure. St. Miguel's, Dr. Trot. Don't worry about anything. I'll take care of it. Thank you so much. You can call me Donnie. Dios te bendiga. Dr. Trot, igualmente. Miss Cortez, you speak Spanish? Dr. Trot, sí, señorita. It lightened her spirit for a brief moment. Miss Ramirez, thank you so much, sir. You're a gift from heaven. Dr. Trot, just doing my job. I'll call you Monday. Okay, Miss Cortez. You can call me Angie, she says. As they hang up, Regina, what happened? Dr. Trot, she's very, very hurt. As he heads upstairs with tears in his eyes. I'm gonna get dressed, baby. You okay? Yeah. I'm okay, in a very hurt voice. I hope they find the person responsible. Regina, me too, baby. Me too. As Donnie and Rebecca come downstairs singing, I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland. Going to Disneyland. Go. I'm going to Disneyland. Going to Disneyland. All right, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Hey guys, Regina says as she wipes the tears away with a slight smile. What's wrong? Asked Donnie. I'm so blessed to have you two, she says. She makes their plates and they sit down. Big Donnie finally comes and joins them. He gives the kids a kiss on their cheek and says, I love you guys so much. Little Donnie says out loud, so who died? Big Donnie and Regina say in unison, you told him? Regina says, no, I didn't. Big Donnie says, me either. They both turn to Little Donnie and say in unison, how did you know? He gives a nervous and scared and downright wish he could disappear look as he starts to scarf down his food. Alrighty, so chapter 10, A Whisper Away, y'all. A Whisper Away, chapter 10. I see 7 of y'all still hanging with me. See 7 of y'all still hanging with me. We're actually reading over Peculiar Ways, a sci-fi novel that I actually wrote. So that's what we're going over now, y'all. So I hope y'all like it. How do y'all like it so far? And guess what? The next chapter is going to give you a little bit more details on Angela's gift. Y'all ready? Get a hashtag Angela in the building. So again, we are at chapter 10. All right, Angela's gift. I'm sorry, not Angela's gift. Chapter 10, Whisper Away. So Angela comes into the living room crying as she sits next to her mom and puts her arm around her. All I have is you now, Mom. We have each other, mija. We have each other. As she puts her arm around Angela. Guess what, Angela? What, Mom? A very kind doctor called. He's going to pay for everything. What? Angela says. They both start to sob. Angela, I miss him so bad. Me too, her mom says. Me too. They hear I love you as they look up to the left corner of the room and see Jose standing there, wearing all white. They are fearful yet mesmerized. Jose says again, I said I love you. I love you too so much, and I'll always be a whisper away. A serene tranquility comes over them like never before. Oh, and Dad and Grandma send their love as well. Jose says, they both say in unison, we love you. As Angela and her mom look at each other with love and look back in the corner of the room, Jose is gone. But there's an unexplainable peace. It's still there. The mere essence of love. Now Angela and her mom are crying tears of joy as they hug each other. Angela wakes up smiling. She looks at a picture that she drew the night before. It's a picture of her brother that says, I'll always be a whisper away. How y'all like it so far? Getting good, ain't it? Getting good. Got that good paranormal. Got that good sci-fi. Got that good dark and light balance. How y'all like it? Let me know how y'all feeling it. Alright, so she goes to wake her mom up, but she's already walking up the hallway to her room with a big smile on her face. She says, Jose, he came to me. Before she could continue, Angela holds up the picture that she drew of Jose. Her mom nearly fainted as she sits on Angela's bed and gets her breath. Angela then shows her the picture of Mr. Snyder with his horse, the ship, and the worst one of all. She says, it's all my fault. Her mom says, it's not your fault, mija. It's the same gift that your father had, as well as your grandmother. Angela, what? Her mom, yes. She grabs Angela by the hand and takes her to her room as she opens the drawer and takes out a folder. It's a picture of her father's car, all mangled, drawn immaculately with colored pencils and oil paint. Your father drew this exactly a week before he died, mija. In that terrible accident. I found it in his things after he died. Angela can't believe what she is hearing. She feels happy yet baffled, wishing that she could have talked to her father about their rare gifts they had. She gets out a leather case, somewhat looks like a briefcase, only thinner. Your dad left this for you, and he said give it to you when you're ready. I said, how will I know? What does ready mean? He said I would know. The gift that you have, mija, it's what you call seeing the future, not causing it. Angela, so if I draw you with a lot of money around all us, is that like, will that work? They both start to laugh. Angela's mom says, it won't hurt to try. Angela gets a sad look on her face. I wish I could draw Jose back. Her mom says, remember, mija, he's only a whisper away. Suddenly, Jose's room door opens as a warm breeze blows past Angela and her mom. They look at each other and smile warmly. Chapter 11, My Real Dad. 7 in the building. Thanks for y'all that's hanging in there with me. Again, we got 7 in the building, y'all. 7 in the building. So Timmy wakes up and looks around and darts out of his room down the hallway as he runs into a man. Hey, little guy, he hears. A very familiar voice. It's the paramedic. As he picks him up. Hey there, Timmy. You live here, Mr. Candy Stick Man? Sure I do. And now you do too. Timmy says, will you be my dad? We're working on it, Diana says, as she heads down the stairs with the graceful presence about herself. She gives Timmy a big hug and gently kisses his forehead. He smiles so big. Can I have a candy stick? Diana says, breakfast first, young man. Timmy says, okay, with a slight whimper. As Joe sets him down, they head to the dining room. As Diana introduces him to the staff, Timmy to the staff, Max, who is a tall, skinny Caucasian male with hair like white puffy clouds, with red reading glasses on the tip of his nose. Miss Minnie, who is a little Caucasian woman about 4'9" and could cook like the most expensive world-class chef. And Mama Rose, who became wealthy by winning the lotto, but she loved the family so much that she refused to leave. So she's more like a mother/ma or mo. She is a bronze-skinned African-American lady with hair dyed red. She's 65-ish but doesn't look a day over 30. She has a smile that will light up a room and a presence that will make a king bow before her. Timmy observes all of them, but mostly the food that they're preparing. He's never saw this much food in all his life. He looked like a kid in a candy store with the unlimited all-day pass, and he for one wasn't gonna miss out. On a bite. Even things that normal kids would cringe at looked absolutely tasty to him. He absorbed every drop of butter, each grain of salt, and every morsel of gravy, and he hadn't even tasted it yet. And believe me, this kid could eat, like a lion in a room full of raw meat. He was determined to make up for every stale piece of bread that he ate. And he was going to start right here and right now in his beautiful new home. The butler says in a deep tone-like voice, and a thick English accent. What would you like, young man? Timmy happily, with a goofy smile and wobbly little head. Everything, please. The staff, Diane, Joe, laugh. Timmy, what's funny? With a serious face. I'm hungry. As he lightens up to the serious face to a little smirk. As they serve him a plate, he's ecstatic. He starts to tear into the food. Joe stops him. Hey, little guy. Slow down. We have to pray. Timmy, what? With the tone like, I know you just did not interrupt my meal. Diana, it will be quick, as she looks at Joe like, get it over with. He says, Heavenly Father, bless this food that has been lovingly prepared by my wife, for Timmy, and by this staff, and for all of... Ow! It's obvious from the look on his face that Diana gracefully kicked his shin like a front-kicking jackass. He gladly obliges with a stomp to her toe and a school kid giggle as he blurts out, Amen, as Timmy giggles when he sees what's going on. Can I eat now? Sure, Joe says with a smile. Dig in, little buddy. Timmy tears into the meat with like a shark with a sea lion, only the difference is he wasn't shaking his head side to side. As he slows down only to let out a loud burp and then continue. Joe thinking back to how he was when he first got him with a sad face. And then immediately starts smiling, thinking about Timmy asking him if he would be his dad. Chapter 12, Life of Royalty. That's a good idea, Miss Lotus. So chapter 12, Life of Royalty. I mean, I still got people viewing, so I might as well keep going, right? Y'all want me to keep going? Let me know. See how much we've got done so far, y'all? Again, chapter 12, Life of Royalty. So, the Trot family is on a Ferris wheel, pointing out different stuff. The kids, of course, are pointing out the next rides that they want to get on, while Mom and Dad looked at each other like kids in puppy love, as their focus then goes to the kids with happy, happy smiles. They have their mouse ears on, so they look more like two big kids with two smaller kids, and act like it too, as they throw popcorn off the Ferris wheel. As they giggle, the Ferris wheel comes to a stop. Anybody want funnel cakes? Their dad says, yay, both kids say. Donovan and Rebecca share a strawberry with whipped cream, and Mom and Dad have banana and strawberry. They're sitting at a table as they quickly eat the funnel cakes without saying a word, wanting to explore the rest of the beautiful park. Suddenly, Rebecca looks up with a big smile. It's a Tinkerbell, with a mouthful of funnel cake. Donovan says, what? I can't understand you with all that funnel cake in your mouth. It's Tinkerbell, she yells in pure happiness and delight, as well as overexcitement, as she, without thinking, runs up to her. You eat ice cream? Yes, Tinkerbell replies. You're much bigger than on the TV. I know, Tinkerbell replies. Why are you here? Rebecca says. I'm on break. Rebecca gives her a confused look. The lady remembers she's in costume as Tinkerbell. She kneels down to Rebecca. From the forest. Fairies need vacations too, as she heads back to work. By then, Donovan and his parents are finishing the last of the funnel cake. Rebecca's still excited. I wonder who else is here. Big Donnie says, maybe Mickey Mouse. Little Donnie says, or maybe that big mean lady on the Little Mermaid with those tentacles, as he slowly reaches out for her. She hugs her mom in fear, but trying not to show it. Donovan knew that it bothered her. Knock it off, his dad says to Donovan, as Donovan lets out a giggle, still looking at his sister intensely. She sticks out her tongue at him, as their eyes get distracted by the sound of someone making an announcement. Hear ye, hear ye. He who is able to remove the sword from the stone will be king for a day. She who removes the sword from the stone will be queen for a day. Before they can say anything, Mom and Dad jerk them to the front of the line. The knight called several children, including the two of them, to the front. The first one up was a burly boy. I will go first, chewing a big wad of gum. He went first and tried with all his might to no avail. But next was Donovan, but fate wasn't on his side either. Next, the knight said, "My fair lady," as he gestures towards Rebecca. She grabs the sword nervously as she pulls the sword, and it easily comes out of the stone. I'm a queen, as Donovan looks at her with jealousy and envy. They start to play happy music as they crown her and give her her baton covered in rhinestones, but she thinks they're diamonds. "And who would you like to make the king for today?" She says, "My dad." The knight says, "It must be a boy, my fair lady." She says, "Okay, my brother," as they crown him. It's like his fantasy came to him. "Wow, I've been dreaming of this all my life," he thinks to himself, as he blurts out, "I could get used to this," with a slick little smile, as he grabs his little sister's hand and raises it in the air like a boxer that just wants to fight. Donovan suddenly wakes up with a smile on his face, looking around. He gets up and darts into his parents' room with a huge smile. His dad looks up. "Hey, Donovan," and Rebecca are both standing there. His dad says, "Couldn't wait, could you?" "No," Donovan and Rebecca say in unison. Donovan waits to see what happens next, knowing he's already dreamt about this. The difference is, in his dream, he says, "What's the surprise?" This time he waited patiently to see what would change. Rebecca said, "What's the surprise?" Donovan blurted out, "Disneyland." Rebecca says, "Yes," with glee and pure delight. Big Donnie says, "How'd you know?" Donovan says, "I had a dream that I was king, Rebecca was queen, and we ruled Disneyland for the day," in a proper cocky voice. Rebecca says excitedly, "I was queen?" Donnie says, "Yes, and you picked me as king." "Oh, wow," she says. "What if it really happens?" Donovan says, "It will. You'll see." Chapter 13, Jose's Last Goodbye. Y'all still here with me? I see y'all still hanging with me. Jose's last goodbye. Please don't you cry. Yeah, so I made, you know what I mean, do the catch-up thing with y'all and see. But we're up to chapter 12, which is Jose's last goodbye, y'all. All right? Chapter 12, Jose's last goodbye. Excuse me. So, a small family, including Angela and her mom, are inside of a limo. Angela's mom makes herself a drink, dark liquor and club soda. She says, "I'm not ready for this," as she takes a big gulp. Angela says, "Like that's gonna make it any better." And her mom says, "Shit, I'm not driving," her mom says. Angela turns her head in disgust in the other direction with a melancholy look on her face. Her mom reaches over and rubs Angela's back as she puts down her cocktail. "I'm sorry, mija." Angela leans in and starts to cry. "Why, Mom?" She cries. "Why, Dad? Jose, Grandma? I wish we could live forever and not get sick or hurt. That's one thing that's guaranteed in life, mija, death." Angela, "Well, I don't like it, and I wish that death could just die." Her mom drifts off in a deep thought. What if death could die? How would life be? Would people truly be happy? Jose said he's a whisper away. Is happiness only a whisper away? The limo comes to a stop and brings her back to reality. As they proceed to the burial ceremony, her legs start to feel like jelly. Angela supports her. They both start to cry as they have flashbacks of the last two funerals. As they look to the left, they see Grandma, Dad, and Jose smiling. Instant joy comes over Angela and her mom. They look at each other as they look back, and they're gone. This reassures them that death is merely the beginning. As Angie suddenly feels a hand on her shoulder, she jumps. Dios! Is Dr. Trot and the family, Donovan, Rebecca, Regina. They introduce themselves. As they pay their condolences, Dios te bendiga, Dr. Trot. Dios te bendiga. Dios te bendiga, Dr. Trot, igualmente. So that's like God bless you, and the same to you. So as they proceed to sit down in the rear, Angie tells them, your family, come up here. They sit in the second row directly behind Angela and Angie. As they say a prayer, dear Lord, we humbly come before thee in this time of sorrow. Please give us guidance in this valley that we travel through. Amen. They ask, would anyone like to say something? No one says anything. So Dr. Trot says, I would. He goes up to the front. I'd just like to give you my deepest sympathy and love. I know I really don't know you, as tears fill his eyes and pain fills his voice. But I have two beautiful kids. It was a sword through my soul's heart when I heard what happened to your son. I can't explain it, but it was as if it was my son. And though we're not blood, we are family. As he goes and hugs Angie and gives her a gentle kiss on her cheek. After their celebration, they celebrate Jose's life and happy memories. People are talking, laughing, some sitting quietly, thinking, some drinking cocktails and socializing with one another. Being their families are Brazilian and Dominican, they're speaking Spanish as well as Portuguese as well as English. It was a beautiful multicultural event, as happiness was created from sadness. Being that love was everywhere and pain nowhere to be found. Just the present moment of pure joy, and the sun was shining though it was raining outside. There was music playing, children laughing, and chatter amongst friends from Jose's football team, all sporting their Letterman jackets with Jose's number 13. Then Angie notices one of the teammates, Mike, in the corner, in the chair crying. She goes over to comfort him. Miss Cortez, he sobs painfully, it's all my fault. What, she says, me and some guys just wanted to scare Jose. But he starts to cry hysterically. It went wrong. We got in a fight. I told him I hate him. We stopped talking. I was going to apologize, but now it's too late. She hugs him. Just tell him you're sorry. He'll hear you. He looks at her strange, but he sees the look in her eyes and sees that she's very sincere. He says, I'm sorry, man, as he starts to cry even harder. He's about 6'5", 350 pound, all muscle. Very tough guy, so it's even more painful to see him cry so sincerely. Him and Jose are like brothers. He was a sophomore and Jose started as a freshman. He taught Jose the ropes, and they became brothers. They became like brothers until the guys on the team came up with the embarrassing plot to pants him in the middle of the cafeteria and had Jose's best friend do the dirty work. Jose was extremely embarrassed, and all the girls started calling him Vienna Sausage. Ashe to Kristen. I'm going to give y'all a moment to laugh. Lighten up the mood a little bit. But the fun took a horrible wrong turn and went too far when we hit him. We were going to scare him by acting like we were going to hit him, and we swerved, and he accidentally fell in front of the car. By then, everyone was looking on at what Mike was saying, including the teammates. Angie sat there in shock and disbelief, as the other teammates also start to sob uncontrollably, but not for Jose, for fear of going to jail for a very long time. But unexpectedly, Angie says, and I forgive you. Now, if I was how I used to be, you'd be under the jail. But I know in my heart it's what Jose would want. However, it's up to you to turn yourself in and to clear your own karma. But karma is very quick on her toes. It just so happens that one of the volunteer coaches is actually a detective. I'm sorry, Mike, but I have to place you under arrest. Now, do I have to do further investigation, or will the other ones responsible for this heinous act fess up? It's quite obvious the other teammates that were involved, as they sob hysterically and put their heads down. Come on, fellas, the detective says, as the other teammates look at them in shock and disbelief and downright disgust. I can't believe it, one of Jose's close friends says, as he knocks Mike clean out with one hit. The detective grabs him. You're just adding fuel to the fire. Cool it, as he pushes him back. Chapter 14, The New Kid on the Block. So y'all like it so far? We're actually reading out of my novel, Peculiar Ways, a sci-fi novel. So, Timmy wakes up to a gentle stroke on his back. It's Diana. Wake up, sweetheart. We have to get you enrolled in school. Timmy says, what's that? Diana says, it's a place where you learn, and you get to be with a lot of other kids your age. Will Sarah be there too? He says, in excitement. You'll never know, Joe says, as Diana says, who's Sarah? Joe says, it's one of the kids that was at the hospital with Timmy. She got hit by a car. How terrible. Was she okay? Yeah, she's doing great with her therapy. Diana pulls out some new clothes Miss Wallace bought for Timmy and lays them out 3 different outfits. Let me see, hold up. Sorry about that, y'all. But, and lays 3 different outfits on Timmy's bed. The clothes, as he drags out Mom, she gets tears in her eyes as she pulls him close to her. Me just love hugs, Timmy says. Me too, sweetie, as Joe joins in. Me have family now. Me love you, Mom and Dad, as they both start to cry. Being that they cannot have kids, it means a lot to them. It's a priceless moment. Timmy wipes away their tears. Why you cry? Me happy. Why you sad? We're not sad, sweetheart. You make us so happy. Why you cry then? Timmy's a character. Boy, I love Timmy. So, Joe explains, sometimes people cry when they're really, really happy too. And you give us joy like never before. I love you, son. I love you too. I love you too, sweetheart, Diana says, with the love of a new first-time mother looking at her baby. She's been one with for 9 months, finally able to look in their eyes. Diana was pregnant once before, but she miscarried at 8 months. It was a devastating time for her and Joe. It was a boy. He would have ironically been the same exact age as Timmy. They celebrated his birthday every year, faithfully, and put flowers on his grave along with the stuffed animal. Just then, Joe's pager goes off with the 911. Gotta go, sweetheart. I love you, as they kiss and then put their foreheads together. A very powerful love connecting their third eyes. As he kissed Timmy on the forehead and rubs his curly hair and looks into his beautiful hazel eyes. See you later, son, as he winks at him and heads out of the door. So, what do you want to wear, honey? Diana says. He picks out a pair of burgundy jeans with a brown shirt with a burgundy number 13 on it and a football on the background of the 13. Good choice. Nice coordination, Diana says. What's that? Timmy says. When you match colors, Diana says. Oh, Timmy says. She runs a bath. Timmy instantly starts to scream. The lights start to flicker. He goes back to the time when he was about 5 and his father would do horrible things to him while he was taking a bath. And if he fought him, he would turn on scalding hot water. Diana, in fear, runs to him from the bathroom. The terror in his voice was unbearable for her. What's wrong, sweetheart? As she holds him. Please don't hurt me, please. I'll never hurt you, honey, as she calms him down. What's wrong? He tells her in horrible details what his evil bastard of a father did. She sobs and cries hysterically as she rocks him. He sobs and cries hysterically as she rocks him gently, wishing that she could take the pain from him and take it from his memory. As she slowly gains her composure, she tells him, Timmy, I promise I will never hurt you ever, and I will hurt anyone who tries to hurt you. As a psychiatrist, she realizes that to help him, she needs to help him face his fear. She takes him to the bathroom. There are floating toys and colorful soap. Timmy calms down almost instantly. Me papa never have this stuff. She says, you can get undressed and get in whenever you're ready. She walks out and closes the door to give him privacy. He opens the door. Can you sit with me? Please, Mom? As he still sniffles, she says, sure, as he bangs the toy boats together. Tears stream down her face as she thinks of the horrible things his father did. He looks up at her and smiles. You happy or sad, Mom? A little bit of both, she says with a slight smile. I love you so much, she says, as she strokes his curly hair out of his face. Ready to get out? Can we have candy stick? As he flashes a big goofy smile. As soon as you eat breakfast, honey. Sure, you can have a candy stick. More food, he says excitedly with an even bigger smile than before. Me love food. As she dries him off, she sees various signs of abuse. Marks from hangers, cigarette burns, and what looks like a circular brand. She gasps when she sees a scar of a bite in the middle of his back. As tears start to flow again, this child is barely 6 years old and has more scars and shrapnel than a war vet. She is now beyond outrage and wishes to run into this son of a bitch that has emotionally as well as physically scarred her precious son. She thinks to herself the things that she would do to him, starting off with sticking his hand in a fryer. Then she thinks and says out loud, Karma's a bitch. What's a bitch? Timmy says. I'm so sorry. I should not have said that. That's not a nice word. Well, you ready to eat? He exclaims excitedly, yes. They head downstairs as Miss Minnie greets them at the stairs. Hello, young man. As Timmy gives her a big hug, she hugs him back as she lets out a giggle. I just love your hugs, Timmy. Me love hugs too, Minnie. They head to the kitchen. There's scrambled eggs topped with cheddar cheese, Italian sausage, sliced oranges, and cantaloupe, as well as hash browns and fresh milk. Timmy devours his food, then quickly guzzles down his milk. This is so good. Me love food, he says, with a big smile. Can we have me candy stick now? Sure, Diana says, as they grab their coats and head out the door. They get to Timmy's new school. He sees a big eagle statue. Wow, what bird is that? An eagle, Miss Diana says. Me like eagles, Timmy exclaims. They head to the attendant's office. Hello, older lady says with a thick accent. Can I help you? I'm here to enroll my son. She gets out some paperwork. Just fill this out and I'll get you started. Why does she talk funny? Timmy says very loudly. The lady looks and smiles. I'm not from here, sweetheart. I'm from Germany. Oh, you come from another planet? She laughs heartedly. No, honey, it's another country. Oh, like me? My family come from another country. The lady looks at him strange. Diana spells out adopted. Oh, the lady says, I'm sorry. It's okay, Diana says. Timmy jumps out of his seat next to Diana. Oh, candy sticks, candy sticks. As the lady looks at him puzzled. Suckers, Diana exclaims, as the lady comes from around the corner with the jar. Thank you, Miss Candy Stick Lady, with a big smile. She lets out a giggle. He's so adorable. She says, I know, isn't he? Diana says. She rubs his face and hands the lady the paperwork. I need one more thing so we can get started. Copies of his adoption papers. She goes on and hands her a folder. I just need to make copies and I'll show you his class. As they walk down the hallway, the lights start to flicker. My word, the lady says, as Timmy starts to think of his dad dragging him up the hallway. He squeezes Diana's hand extra tight. As Diana says, "Are you okay, honey?" As he looks at her, the lights stop flickering as he smiles at her. "Me love you, Mom." As she smiles at him. "I love you too, son." Chapter 15. Y'all still hanging in there with me? Ashe to Mosey, Ashe to Danita, Ashe to Lashonda. Miss Latifa said, "No one comes into your life by accident. Everyone that crosses your path serves a purpose. Sometimes people come into your life for a moment, a day, or a lifetime. It matters not the time they spend with you, but how they impact your life in time." Ashe, ashe. Facts. So chapter 15, y'all, sunken treasure. All right, get ready for bed, knuckleheads. As Regina takes off her dress, she looks at Big Donnie. "You don't think that's strange that Donnie replies in a sincere manner that little Donnie knew what? Donnie replies in a sincere manner that little Donnie knew what would happen at Disneyland. Rebecca pulling out the sword, making Donnie king and all. Big Donnie says, "Well, kids have wild imagination, you know." Regina, "You cannot attribute that to imagination. That's beyond coincidence. It's crazy. He talks about a dream and it happens. Just like he says, not just that, other things that are strange happen. It's like he can read my mind. I'll be thinking of something and he'll answer the question out loud. It's just a coincidence," Big Donnie says in confidence. "Whatever you say," as she rolls over and turns off her light. Let me see, her light. "You'll see," she says. Donnie thinks to himself, "This is crazy." She says, "Far from it." Y'all catch on to that? Donnie thinks to himself, "This is crazy." And she says out loud, "Far from it." So it looks like Donovan is not the only one with the gift. The next morning, Big Donnie wakes up to his pager going off as he gets out of bed and stubs his big toe. "Damn it," he blurts out. "What's wrong, baby?" She says nothing as he grabs his cell phone. Dr. Trot speaking. The voice on the end of the line is frantic. "We need you here ASAP. We have some critical oil rig off the coast caught on fire. We have 10 patients and it ain't so pretty." It's Dr. Weber. He has a very thick southern accent. "Please, Dr. Trot, put a rush on it." Dr. Trot, "Be there soon as possible." "Hey, baby," he says. I know, duty calls." She says sarcastically, "Come on, baby, not now." As she turns over and looks at him, she says, "I'm sorry, baby. I just miss you being here." "I know, honey," as he gently caresses her face and kisses her forehead. "But when I became a doctor, it was because I love helping people. They need me." "I know, baby," she says. "You have a beautiful heart. Call me when you can." "Okay, baby," as he rushes out. Getting dressed. He enters into a horrendous scene. Various people burned, people crying, some in shock, others asking nurses what's going on, and the sound of a flatline. He rushes in the room to assist. It's an older Caucasian male, about 55 to 60-ish. His eyes are open, bright blue, no pulse, not breathing. Dr. Trot goes to work. "Clear," he yells assertively, places the paddles on the gentleman's chest. His body jumps, no pulse. "Clear," he yells, with a look on his face like it's his own father. A pulse starts for a brief moment and then goes back to a flat line. "Clear," he yells again. Nothing. "Clear," he yells again. Nothing. Knowing that the brain damage and even brain death can come after 5 minutes. He yells, "Clear!" again. A very strong pulse. And the gentleman comes almost instantly too. Taking a deep breath, looking around as peace comes to his face. When he sees a nurse he knows very well. It's his daughter, who is crying but not hysterically, as if she knew that he would be okay. She gently strokes his face as they rush him to the ICU. So, up next we have chapter 16, which we will do in my next live. I will be doing another live tomorrow. So we're going to read some more chapters for y'all, all right? So let me know what y'all think of it. Let me know what y'all think. We've got through a lot, you know what I mean, so far. That's what we've got through so far, all right? So again, let me know what y'all think about Peculiar Ways, a sci-fi novel. Ashe to Dexroy. Ashe to Mosey. Oh, no problem. Thank you, Miss Teresa. Thank you, thank you. So again, let me know what y'all think. Y'all have any questions? Any questions? Again, Peculiar Ways, a sci-fi novel, y'all. So what y'all think? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Thanks, Ms. Natifa. I know y'all can't wait to get to the rest of it, right? Y'all anxious yet? Again, y'all subscribe to my YouTube, my Instagram if you want to make a donation. Again, my Venmo is right there pinned for y'all. Billionaire for one. So I'm about to go on and get up off of here. Loved ones, peace, blessings, love, light, darkness. You got to keep that balance, all right? So if y'all want to set up a personal reading, go on and inbox me. You want to see about those spiritual baths, go on and inbox me. Spiritual cleansing, go on and inbox me. You trying to see about how to set your altars up, inbox me. I got y'all. All right? So again, peace, love, light, and darkness. Ashe.